Oh, and I'm painting again. I got set up today. I felt a buzz right away. So much time to work. I haven't had a space like this in forever, probably since I left the studio. I went straight into a new piece today, got lost, looked up to see it was 2 hours later. I think this new one has promise, though I still have some rust to shake off. Speaking of which, I'm going to go check on Dan and see if his new office is doing anything for him. He's pretty frustrated, but he has to figure something out soon, or this place won't be any different than home.
Maybe like...
Just us all summer. Okay, I can explore her thoughts. But can I actually do anything? Because I've spooked her, haven't I?
I think we've done a good job of putting on happy faces for Tommy. If he knows there's something wrong, he's not showing it. We told him this is just a fun family vacation, and he seems to like it here so far. But this might be it for Dan and me. Neither one of us has said the word yet, but I know it's right there under the surface. We've been dancing around it. I can't even bring myself to write the word here. Writing it would be almost as bad as saying it, because once it's there, it becomes real, a thing we have to deal with. I'm not ready for that yet. We agreed to make this a fresh start. I meant it, I think he did too. Now we just have to treat each day like a new beginning.
Okay. So, they're having relationship problems, obviously.
I promise.
Me too.
Right. Is there anything else to discover in this bit? Have we got upstairs, maybe? Is there anything up here? I can hear a bit of music, so I'm presuming that there is something else here still. Yeah. I think. I'm sure I just had a motorcycle. Don't know what that's about. If I'm just going completely insane or what. Either way. No, I think we're done in here. Alright. So what do we do then? Where do we go? We can still look around for more things. Because we've screwed it with the mother. We've messed up with the mother. Already done that. And we've... What the hell was that? Whew. I thought I'd messed up there. Because I heard a strange noise and it scared the shit out of me. Okay. So. Where do we go? What else is there? What else is there to look at? I hope this reaches you before you leave for summer. I know we went over this in my office, but I think Tommy is a wonderful child, and I feel better putting my recommendation in writing. Children develop in different speeds, and Tommy shows no sign of serious learning disorder. So the most important thing is to be patient and supportive. Make sure he does his reading exercises each day in a calm, loving environment. Make sure not to show disappointment when he struggles, which he will at first. Show encouragement when he succeeds, as self-confidence is critical at his age. If he fails to make progress with his exercises I've included, you may want to take him to a local a paediatrician for a further recommendation. I hope this is of some help. I look forward to seeing Tommy this September. Mr. McMillan. Okay, so we found all three for Tommy now. And we've already fucked it with the mother. Find time for Tommy. So that's on his mind now, is it? So do I have to go in his head? Or what? Explore memories. Okay.
It has to.
Do you think coming here will help?
I've already done this. Never mind. Do I have to explore Tommy? That sounds wrong. Shit.
Hey, hun. What you doing?
Working.
Lying back. Oh, fuck me. How did he not see me? Has this kid got no eyes? Oh, I don't know. Holy crap, how did he not see me?
Are there any other kids?
We'll have to find out.
Okay. So, where are the other things I have to find? Oh, him and his dad, they don't look very happy. Does his dad have a moustache? So I've already done that, I think. You found everything in Tommy's memory. You may actually investigate your clues. No? Am I thinking of the wrong thing here? I don't know which one's Tommy. I haven't paid attention. Maybe I have done everything here. I don't hear music anymore. And then I can play Racing Roger. Okay. So I suppose then, seeing as I've already messed it up with the mother, I may as well do... Ooh, craps battle. Don't be saying me, boy. Get out of here. On the way, Reba, on the way. Right, so where was that item I had to find? It's in here, isn't it? Yeah. So you didn't look at the window. Selecting this notebook will choose Dan's resolution for this chapter. Linda and Tommy will be disappointed. However, if you discover Linda or Tommy's desired outcome and haven't spooked them, you'll be able to find a compromise with one of them in the next chapter. Press escape to continue playing. E to choose Dan's outcome and finish the chapter. This prompt will be displayed via option screen. Okay. So we want to do this. And I think we can also do the compromise with his son. But we'll be screwing up his relationship with his wife. The Kaplans are asleep. Explore the house for clues about its past. Then whisper your decision to Dan. Okay, that sounds interesting. Where are we? I don't see anything here. By playing carefully and letting desires of more than one character, you earn the ability to find compromise with any character you didn't spook in the previous chapter. You can only select one character for a compromise. Press tab to view possible compromises. So yeah, I can do the kid as a compromise. From the desk of Harold Baxter, January 15th, 1948. This is set in around 1948, 1950-ish. Or was this a very long time before they were here? I'm not sure. Mr. Lowry finally gave in and agreed to let me inspect the house. I believe he simply grew tired of hearing me ask. Although I think deep down he knows I'm correct. A property like this simply doesn't change hands every year or two without a reason. I noticed this pattern when I was clearing out old files, and this house kept coming up. It's changed only 7 times in the last 13 years. I began digging, and not a single one of the sales was financially motivated. People just seemed to keep deciding that they'd rather live somewhere else, which doesn't add up in my mind. The view is striking. The isolation and privacy alone make it a great property. The remoteness cannot be an issue. Currently, no one who can afford this kind of house home needs to work for money. It's a mystery, and that's why I'm here. Am I the reason that this house keeps going on the market? People don't like ghosts wandering around the house? Why ever not? I'd love a ghost wandering around my house, as long as it was a friendly guy like this. You know, none of that paranormal activity shit. How many sleeps? What? The hell are you on about, kid? Select a racing merge mode. Choose Timmy's compromise for this chapter. E to choose. Okay. Is there anything else I can discover, like something about the history of the house, maybe? Or is it just that note on the table? Oh, here's something else. From the desk of Harold Baxter, January 16th, 1948. Standing in the kitchen drinking coffee and admiring the view, I simply don't understand it. Who wouldn't want to see this every morning? It appears to be the great question of 451 Timberman Road. 1st of September. Very well last night. I slept very well last night. Why did I get 1st of September? Oh, sort of does look like. I slept very well last night. It's a good thing that the previous owners left the house furnished. It was just about as quiet as anywhere I've ever been. The only sound are the ocean and a few birds. After I finished breakfast, I plan to begin my inspection. Later. I was inspecting the upstairs walkway to make sure that the railings were sturdy when I saw something odd downstairs. I'm not certain I can describe what it was, and I've already talked myself halfway out thinking it was anything at all. It was probably just a trick of light coming through those big windows. Did he see me? I wonder. Could he tell? Time together. Okay, I think we've explored the house enough now, so we're whispering to his ear, I guess? It came to Dan in the flash. He'd written down an idea in an old notebook. Before coming to the house, it had something formed beside the desk in the bedroom, and though he had no clue what gave him the idea to check that he found it was just the same. Instead of relaxing with Linda or playing with Tommy, he sat down and typewriter his secretary for hours. Dan knew it was important to start his summer off on a good foot with Tommy, but he couldn't find time to play as long as Tommy wanted. He knocked off early enough to sneak in 2 games, and he made sure to let Tommy win both. But this son was disappointed that they didn't play for much time together. What a moaning bastard this kid is. He got some time, don't worry about it. Linda was upset that Dan wouldn't take even a single night off so they could catch up on things they'd spent time together. She spent the evening reading alone on the couch and drinking a bottle of wine herself. She spent the next morning trying to deal with the hangover. Okay, I hope we don't make his wife an alcoholic, because she just keeps drinking on her own because she's got nothing else to do. The show. Linda got a letter in the mail. Okay. What have we here? Mr. Kaplan. We're thrilled to be exhibiting your work Thursday. I know this all came together a little bit last minute, but our secretary is only part-time and she sometimes gets behind. I've sent along some forms and samples for the ad we plan to run in this week's paper. I know it's probably the last thing you want to worry about right now, but what's the point of putting on a show if no one knows about it? Anyway, I know this is all a bit hectic, but while we might be small, we have a lot of heart, and we're very excited about your show. Nicola Adams, Westlake Gallery. I wonder if this would be different if he hadn't worked on his book. I wonder. Okay, so they brought that downstairs because they actually used it. Is this... Okay. Apparently the kid's got a moustache now as well. And the kid is almost as tall as the dad. And the son's obviously very powerful where they are. Okay. And this guy is grey. Fair enough. Okay, so he's walking on the beach with his dad. So there's 1 for Tommy. 1 of 3. What is that? I don't know. Can we look at this? So we can go fishing, perhaps. I'm guessing that'd be an item we'll have to look at in a minute. Like, one of his options is to go fishing with his son.
Has it been 5 years already? I still remember the thought that blindsided me when I saw Tommy for the first time. He's my new creative work. TJ gave me such a look when I told her I was going to cut back on my painting, but she doesn't have any kids, so there's no way she could understand. It's hard to top creating an entire person. Maybe she thought Dan told me I had to stay home. That would have been a very short conversation. Still, I can't ignore the fact that it's time to figure out what on hold means. What would it look like to go back full time? Do I want to?
Ooh, she didn't see me, thank God for that. Okay. So I've got to search for all three of them, haven't I? Anything in the bathroom? No. There's never anything in the bathroom in these type of games. Actually, I haven't played that many of these type of games. But, ooh, shoot. Oh god, he can't see me. Phew. Okay, apparently he's petting a shell or something, I don't know.